Holywood Trust. Sir John Keswick, who lives out at Holywood at Portrack, he wanted to leave a legacy. He had been Taipan, that is the head of the company, Jardine Matheson, and when he retired back to Dumfries, he just wanted to leave a legacy here and also in Hong Kong. So he set up the Holywood Trust and he set up the Keswick Foundation in Hong Kong. And his daughter Maggie helped him with that, and so the trust deed is actually in her name. He considered what to leave as a legacy and considered a gallery, and a friend said to him, "John, don't do a gallery. It just eats your money and you don't get a return on it." So he had been involved with Youth UK for a number of years, and in fact for a time their premises was named Keswick House after him. He decided to look at how he could help young people within the local area, and that expanded to be across the whole region. Initially looking at 15 to 19-year-olds, but then they realised that a 20-year-old still had a lot of challenges in life and issues that they needed help with, and so the age group was extended up to 25. In the early days it was very much focused on disadvantage, and that was written in the documents. We don't write that in the documents now. It's about young people who need a help with something and going forward. So he set up the trust in '78 and it became live as a project in '81 with Peter Robertson as the director. At that time the income was £50,000. Yeah, a lot of money at that time, but in actual fact I had to pay Peter secretary, offices and do some work. Sir John was looking for projects and work that would change lives. So in the early days there was a focus on utilising resources that were about. So there was the employability scheme run by the government at that time, whereby projects bid in for funding to do some community benefit and at the same time employ unemployed people. So the trust signed up for that, and they had a number of projects doing decorating, house repairs, outdoor sports. There was an outdoor centre. Myself, I was involved in running a drop-in centre for unemployed young people, and that is in the building that's now called Holywood Trust Building by Marks and Spencer's. The trust was able to do a huge amount of work in helping unemployed young people, utilising other people's money, in this case the government. Over the years, the trust has continued on some of that project work. Dumfries Housing Action Group was formed to look at homelessness, and from that came Lorburn Housing Association, and the trust for a time was the company secretary doing the paperwork, and then you've had Nistdale Trust, Lochbank Trust. But in time, as time's passed on, the income for the trust has risen and the giving of grants has become more important, and so that is the focus now, the giving of grants to enable young people to move forward in their lives, and also that individual young people can apply for funding, which is unusual across Scotland. It's expensive to run because you've got one application with a lot of work attached to that and one person benefiting, but that benefit to that one person is so immense. And over the years all the staff have met up with an adult who says, if it wasn't for the trust I wouldn't be doing this. And that's the legacy that Sir John has left. He believed that each individual young person given another chance could make it something of their lives. The trustees now today believe the same thing and are constantly looking at how they can help young people move forward and achieve the best they can for themselves. We say, do apply, do come and ask us, speak to the trust, speak to the staff and see if they're able to help, whether you're an individual or an organisation.